Hello my YouTube family, Josiah here. Today I want to talk about a spell, a hex in particular that goes by the name of Lifedrain Patch. Now if you don't know what this hex is, or what it does, I'm showing it on screen, but I don't blame you, it's a pretty tough one to get. So, Lifedrain Patch is obtained from the Dark Lurker Soul, which is a boss related to the Dark Diver Covenant. I won't say more than that. If you want to learn more or pick this up for yourself, you can ask in the comments, or you can check out the wiki. So, it is very, very cool, very interesting, very unique, and it has many uses. I feel it's very strong in PvE, usable, and fills a niche spot in PvP, and even has some interesting co-op uses. So let's talk about the PvE stuff first. So as you see now on screen, I kind of trapped this enemy in the cloud of Lifedrain Patch, and it did heavy damage over time. You can make it probably do a lot more than I am as well. I'm using the Sanctum Shield, which isn't the strongest catalyst out there. It also can hit enemies through walls, as you can see here. It's very good in PvP, or PvE especially, because you know enemies' movement patterns for the most part. They're not as unpredictable as humans, and you can kind of put them in a chokehold and make them have to go through it. Now, for the PvP uses, it is a little harder to utilize in PvP, but I think that it's still very strong, because as you see this guy walk through it right here, the majority of players don't know what it is or what it does. It is a very cool thing when something like this is still the majority unknown. Forgive me for talking so fast, I'm getting kind of excited. But yeah, the PvP uses are definitely there, and you saw it do quite a bit of damage. And again, I don't have the highest damage on my hexes for this character or this build. And here's just another example of someone walking right through it, just because I think largely it's unknown what this does. Or maybe people are just silly. But the more typical use, I think, the more useful use, if you will, that I think people will find, and maybe will make you want to use this, is its PvP wake-up use. So if you knock a player on the ground and they go prone, I think this would be a very strong wake-up to attack them or do damage when they actually stand up, or wake up, as many people say. I can't quite pull it off here in this match. I didn't want to record forever trying to get it perfect, but you can see what I'm going for here, really. And it does hit him a few times, just not very hard. And that's probably because I'm running out of souls as well. That's also the other part. It cost, I think, 3,000 souls to cast, and if you have no souls left, it doesn't hit too hard. But it's still very useful, very, very cool. And I recommend you try it out. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this hex, and I hope that you guys will be able to too. Now, while we're still got this fight going, let me talk about the the co-op use. And the co-op use, I wouldn't recommend the first one that I'm going to show you guys here in a second, and I know that the PvP is still going on. The next clip is kind of short. You can actually hurt the host with it, as crazy as that sounds. And I know you guys are thinking, oh wow, you can grief with this? You can kill the host as a white or orange phantom? Yes, you can. But please don't do that. I just did it in this clip here to test it out, to make sure it still works and hasn't been patched or fixed, and it does. I killed this guy with the hex almost. He actually... he'll get trapped over here in this passageway, and he doesn't even react for like a good 5 seconds or so. Just again, because I think it's largely unknown. It's so cool that something can still be largely unknown after the game has been out so long. But yeah, I definitely recommend you pick this up. And the good use, the White Knight use, if you will, for co-op is that you can punish gankers. You can spank gankers as a White Phantom, and that would be really cool. And I recommend you guys try it out for that. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Let me know what you think.